Okay, Jason Rona back here in the JConcepts garage with another vlog episode. We're here with Fred Reap. We got another monster episode here. Fred just did a long trip up to New York.
Yeah, Chester, New York for the Radio Control Monster Truck Challenge World Finals. Kyle and Dan DeFalco heading up that race. Super awesome time up there. 1,200 miles from Florida to make it up to that event. It's outdoors in the dirt, and it's always fun to get a monster truck dirty.
So, the way they set this track up, you sent me a photo right away when you got there, and this thing looked really elaborate, tight, a lot of stuff going on. Looked like a really nice track.
Yeah, they're really noted for their tight technical courses. They usually would run on a concrete or an Astro-type turf. A lot more traction, make it darty, get it around, but putting it on the dirt and running that type of format, it makes it challenging for the drivers out there.
So when you were making the trip up there, you did some prep, you got the vehicles ready, for our display.
Right.
And we brought a couple of the vehicles here, into the garage to show. I'd say one of the newer things we had was the 2014 Chevy here. The single cab, and what was kind of the buzz going on around the race itself, and some of the products you were showing while you were there?
Yeah, around the race itself, there was highly anticipated for the 14 Chevrolet that pretty much sold out instantly. If you weren't in line when we first opened the booth in the morning, they were pretty much all gone. Bigfoot One here, always a big popular crowd favorite. They're digging the chrome wheels. Dan Wyatt kind of did a little custom chrome dip on the wheels for us there. And this project here has been evolving with Bigfoot One. Yeah,
recently you kind of did a conversion where you went ahead and added the leaf springs to the truck. And, month by month, it seems like it always gets a little love here and there just to kind of tighten it up and make it more like the real thing.
Yeah, originally it was just made to fill a spot and, have a body on display. But, let's put rear steer on it. Well, now we need to do leaf springs, and it's kind of evolving. It'll be a nice piece one day when it's all done.
Yeah, absolutely. So when we went there, we had the racing class. It looked like the Pro Mod was the class to be in.
Yeah, 74 trucks in the Pro Mod. This was Kyle and Dan's 10th anniversary for this event, so there was a lot of people getting excited. Since it is an anniversary race, the racers seem to like to go to those. They know they're going to be big and fun. All their buddies are going to show up. So yeah, 10th anniversary, 74 Pro Mods. And they had 10 mega trucks.
Yeah.
So it was the first world's race for mega truck.
So let's talk about the mega trucks a little bit. We got the Bog Hog, we got the King Sling behind us here, looking amazing. People really love the tires, the Fling Kings. We've been doing some competition with them. We had Matt Stoltz kind of step up, and he wanted to compete this year and do a little, little bit of mega trucking. And tell us, what'd you think of the mega trucks out there, and how they performed, and going to the other tire, and what were the trucks like?
Yeah, something was really cool with Kyle and Dan. What they did with the mega trucks is to help promote this thing. They went and you could take the Clod base chassis and put the mega truck tires and wheels. We have all of our adapters. Everything bolts up to that thing, and then you could use the axial base shafty truck. So you can mix those up both in that mega truck class, which was really, really cool. He did the retro remix, the tweak remix Clod. That's what he calls that thing. Taking the win 1 and 2 in that event. But it's really fun. People are really taking a look at it now that they have a first world's quote race on that thing. It's going to be good.
Yeah, we've been kind of making the trip around. You did the solid axle showdown. Russ Bryant drove through the peanuts there. We talked about it on the video. You also did Digger's Dungeon.
Right.
They raced there side by side in the mud.
Right.
And we had a great event there. And then this event was a little bit different too. So it seems like every event is we're running mega trucks, but everyone's got their own little twist on how to make it work, right?
Yeah, their own little twist. They kind of added a mud pit. It wasn't all in mud. It was just on the dirt track, and then they would throw out and modify the track a little bit for their route. I just would have liked to seen them open them up and run the actual monster truck course, because it would have been really cool.
Yeah, the trucks, people probably show up, those things are, powered right to the max, right?
Right, powered to the max, and the blue compound Fling Kings, says it all.
So Matt took a 1-2 there, Matt Stoltz, of course, running so well in the monster trucks. It's a passion of his, the real monster trucks, and he takes it to the RC, which he has a lot of experience in now, and he does a great job. And he got a first and a second. So going to Pro Mod, you said it was huge. We had a big battle there. I know Matt mentioned he got off to a little bit of a slow start.
Yeah.
We had some other drivers really stepping up. Tell us about them stepping up and qualifying.
Yeah, Ethan Saunders, he did a real awesome job. That young man is doing really great. He loves the sport of the RCs and the RC monster trucks. He kind of did the bro-dozer take on one of our 79 bodies.
Yeah.
He did a little cutting and strutting on that thing and narrowed it down and did a really good representation of that. But he took top qualifier and then ended up with third. Matt Stoltz again doing the 1-2 punch in the final.
Yeah, like you said, Matt, he ended up on opposite sides of the bracket.
Right.
You get yourself into the finals, and you're against yourself, and then you pull a 1-2, and one of your trucks, you got to choose which one you want to put in the winner's circle.
Yeah,
right?
Bigfoot for the win this time.
Yep. So, tell us about what the choice of tire setup was there. I know it's on dirt. I get people that ask me all the time, gold or blue compound. What's the choice for running on? It was kind of a dusty-ish looking dirt track.
Yeah, and it kind of had a lot of rock in it as well, so it made it real sketchy in the turns. You had to be really careful of the lines that you took, make sure you stayed kind of in that groove. But, the blue compound Renegades, that was the ticket all day long. Couldn't beat it out there. So
tell us a little bit about Matt's truck. He's got those things equipped. I believe he's got a cube. Tell us about what chassis he's got there, and I think he had some help with a mechanic over the weekend too. Yeah, Morris was there all weekend, doing the wrenching for him. That way Matt could kind of focus on his driving ability. Morris made the truck, so he knows how to fix it. Yeah. A great combination there, and it shows from the results. So, kind of coming up here, you've made a bunch of different events, throughout the year. Tell us about where we're kind of going next, and where we'll see you, and what's going on with the monster trucks. October 6th, I'll probably be hitting the road on the 4th, heading up to St. Louis, Missouri. King of the Monster Trucks, JConcepts, the Trigger Kings. It's going to be a real spectacular program. Yeah, I mean, the Trigger King guys are promoting this event at the Vinyl Images shop. It's going to be indoors. We got Bigfoot 1, the real deal of this, is going to be there on display. And we're going to have, I believe it's 6 different classes of competition. Right. And, what do you expect kind of going indoors at an event like this? Doesn't seem like, you don't run indoors very often on a concrete track. So what do you expect things to kind of look like there? Yeah, it's going to be really tricky for the guys. I know there have been talks even at this past race, what's the combination going to be? Oh, it's going to be concrete. Is it going to be slick? Is it going to be, you're going to have to bring your stuff. You're going to have to really look at the track. When you're doing your qualifying runs, you're going to have to read it and see how the truck performs. You may have to make some tire changes. Maybe a blue compound is going to work in there. We won't tell until we run. Yeah. So moving on from that, do you have anything else we're going to see with the monster trucks this year? Yeah, we're just going to be wrapping it up there, and then in November we're going to go to the Hall of Fame one more time. We're going to see Jeff and his crew over there. See who's going to be inducted to the Monster Truck Hall of Fame. That's always a fun event. Yep. I'm going to be probably helping him run that event, so it should be real exciting. Good. Yeah, we had a great time there last year, just real genuine fun. Actually had bleachers. We had a little crowd there. Yeah. We were putting on a show last year. It was really a fun time. Personally, I'll probably be at the World Championships. I'm going to miss out on the Hall of Fame, but we'll be in Australia over at the 8-Scale Worlds trying to get it done over there. Yeah, the Hall of Fame's really cool. They kind of invite the public to come in and watch, and we do a real spectacular freestyle program for them. And, the crowd really gets into it. They like watching these little trucks do all kinds of tricks, backflips, and what have you. All right, well, thanks, Fred. We're going to be coming up, with the King of the Monster Trucks. We're going to have some new stuff out there we'll be showing. It's going to be an exciting debut and a big race there. Look forward to seeing that. Check out the videos here. We're going to have details of, some of the shots here and from the event, the events themselves. And look at these rides. Think about building one. And they're a lot of fun. So thanks for joining us. Thanks to Fred. We'll see you guys next time. And thanks for joining us. See you next time.